Judge's Prayer. This is how Jaya starts her mornings. Jaya is 74 years old and identifies as a visually impaired female. She is a retired preschool teacher who now works part-time at her local library. This map shows the area where Jaya works, lives, volunteers, and plays. These are images of Jaya's home, the sidewalks she frequents, and her workplace. Our evaluation process consisted of site visits, key informant interviews, and literature review. Some of the challenges reported from individuals with a visual impairment include difficulty with orientation, location, absence of accessible information prior to visit, and falling or bumping into obstacles. Hence, our proposed design interventions seek to empower individuals with a visual impairment to reach, enter, circulate, and use spaces. We believe that these interventions will enable people to take control of their brain health and to live well within their communities.
Our design intervention focuses on 3 areas of improvement: now, near, and far. Our now evaluates space for future opportunities and provides proper environment accessibility. Near creates tactile interventions that work with sensory inclusivity and brain health promotion. Our far creates a new kind of urbanism with sensory typologies and technology connections. To provide for these interventions, a checklist is secured to ensure these affordances. Our location of intervention surrounds Jaya's apartment off of Oak Valley Drive in both indoor and outdoor public settings. Within our site location, Jaya is able to create a community due to the new design interventions to assist with her brain health. Starting from Jaya's apartment, it is analyzed to provide proper lighting and sound acoustics to provide for a healthier living environment. Adjacent to Jaya's home in her apartment clubhouse, a memory cafe is to be incorporated for ease of access and to provide social engagement and cognitive activity.
Our design interventions along this route focus on sensory adaptations to the ideology of a bench to create spaces for Jaya as well as others with cognitive or sensory disabilities to have a place to rest as well as engage those senses in cognition. Our first one, the sensory edible garden, focuses on the ideas of taste as well as smell and provides an area for different herbs and plants to be grown in, and you can be kind of surrounded by these objects. Our second one, the board game site, focuses on more of a cognition standpoint and provides an area for people to gather, play kind of board games such as like Connect Four, Checkers, Monopoly, as well as other things to just increase cognition as well as increase the kind of social aspect. Our third intervention, the puzzle solving platform, starts to focus on ideas of cognition, but also ideas of just flexibility throughout the space so that the chairs can actually be pulled apart in a range of different ways depending on how you want them to be. And then the floor can be drawn on by kids to create a kind of playscape that everyone can enjoy. Our fourth intervention, the sound playscape, focuses on that sense of hearing and provides an area for people to play different noises and different sounds and just have fun kind of making different noises and sounds for the community with the community. Our fifth intervention, the tactile art exhibit, focuses on ideas of touch and provides a place for people to kind of differently rearrange the kind of colors in these pegboards as well as little sensory board walls that they can kind of fidget with, as well as textures that local artists can put up. Our final intervention, the human movement pod, focuses on ideas of compression as well as dexterity, so providing places for people to focus on their grip, balance, and even compression for those with autism.
In existing 3 places, classes, events, and ADA affordances are proposed to expand Jaya's community engagement to decrease loneliness and connect with a variety of age groups. For the existing library where Jaya works part-time, an indoor-outdoor memory cafe and brain health events would be hosted through a cafe setting. With our now and near interventions, it will collectively build the far intervention of a new urbanism. With all of our interventions to provide for communities for future use in order to support brain health and all abilities, only a 20-minute distance from home center. Our design interventions look closely at several health outcomes, which include but are not limited to increasing quality of life, cognibility activity, physical health, a sense of belonging, and mobility, which provides for a healthy age and place for people such as Jaya to develop a healthy livelihood.